This is like ChatGPT, but for Google Sheets. So like anyone is a data analyst now. Here's what I mean. This is my user onboarding data, and I can just ask AI what percentage of users who do sales have seen the demo. And now AI will do all the manual work, all the data querying, and have the result. So let's see how we can make this happen. So I'm using this tool called Zapier Central for this. Even if you log into Zapier, you're not gonna find it. To access this tool, you have to go to zapier.com/central. Zapier sort of quietly launched this tool last week. This is a big leap forward for us to get toward like AI agents. And for those who are not familiar with this term, it's like a term coined by like a bunch of AI enthusiasts and researchers. So right now, the stage of AI is that it can do a lot of the knowledge work for you, like, creating images, videos, and like, all the brainstorming and all that stuff. But agents is when AI can take a step forward and can do the work for you. Like it can actually perform the tasks on your behalf. And Zapier Central actually lets you do that. This ChatGPT for spreadsheet, like, just querying data is just one of the features for this tool. I'm going to share like the other stuff, like how this is an agent for you now in my video next week. So make sure you follow. So once you log into your Zapier Central with your existing Zapier account, you're going to see this kind of user interface. So here on the left, you can see a bunch of bots I've built already. And here, if we built a new bot, you can just click the plus icon and you have an option to either create a behavior or add data source. So create behavior is what I mentioned, where you can get AI to do a lot of crazy stuff. In this video, we're only going to talk about data source. So when you add a data source, you have an option to add Google Sheets, Google Docs, or Notion. You can do this in ChatGPT Plus, right? So why is this different? The difference is all this data is live. You upload, you connect your data source once and it stays there forever, unless of course you disconnect or, make sure, the data privacy. Like Zapier is pretty compliant with everything, so nothing to worry about there. Unlike ChatGPT, you don't have to keep on uploading your data over and over again. You make the connection once and you can just ask AI any questions you want. So my data here is my user onboarding data, where I have user emails, their job function, and if they have seen the demo or not. For this example, keeping it relatively simple. So this is my data, and now I can ask AI any questions. For example, I'm asking here what percentage of users do sales have seen the demo. Fairly straightforward. I can do this work myself, but why should I if AI can do the work for me? And it does a really good job. I actually tested the results. The results were accurate. Let's try asking a relatively harder question here. So I'm going to ask AI which user group based on their job roles has the highest percentage of demo completion. And here's the answer. Instead of me like spending probably 30 minutes trying to build this query for data myself, AI was able to do this work for 30 seconds. Let that sink in. Imagine having the data, but not being able to do anything with it because either you don't have the time or anyone on your team who knows how to do it. But now, if you just link with the chatbot, you can query your data anytime you want. You're an e-commerce product. Every week you can ask your bot like, hey, which product gave me the most sales, or which campaign had the highest conversion rate? Any question you really want, your data analyst is right there. So I don't have to tell you. If you think this is useful, go try it. Let me know in the comments how it went for you, or if I'm getting too overexcited for this technology. But this is just one of the features with Zapier Central. One of the bots I built yesterday is called Donna. So I gave it some instructions to be my executive assistant, then I added all these different actions, which is to send Slack message, to send emails, create email drafts, read my emails, and all that stuff. And now what I can do with Donna is I can ask Donna to go through my inbox and tell me all the unread emails, and from those unread emails, tell me which ones I need to respond to. How cool is that? So Donna gave me 3 emails I need to respond to, and based on those 3 emails, I asked Donna to create an email draft, just gave a bit of an input what I want this draft to say, and then Donna presented me with the draft. Then I asked Donna to send those emails away. All that happened right in the same interface. Here I'm like leveraging so many different AI tools all happening at once. And this is just one of those preliminary use cases I was able to come up with when I was playing with Zapier Central. One of the use cases is that you can have your product, most selling product, create new images using DALL-E, then add it to your Shopify product. Like, just imagine how powerful you're going to be when all this work is going to be happening for you using Zapier Central. I'm slowly feeling like Sam Altman wasn't wrong when he said like, we're going to see possibly $1 billion company in the near future. Zapier is taking a really big step here to make this a reality. I'm going to talk about how I did this bot and how to look at these actions and behavior in a video next week. If you're looking for, more learning resources on AI, every Saturday I even send a newsletter with 3 new tools, 2 practical use cases from real world, 1 new tutorial. All you can do in return is like click on those internet buttons like, subscribe, or whatnot. Gives me dopamine hit so I can keep going and produce more content. I do this full time, so I just want YouTube to eventually start paying me for all the work I'm putting in. Do share your feedback so I can get better at creating content. Anyway, as always, I'll see you soon.